The instrument I'm demonstrating this evening is the harpsichord. The harpsichord is a keyboard instrument that predates the piano by a good 300 years. The harpsichord is different from the modern piano in that the sound is created by a plucking mechanism, whereas on the piano, the mechanism is a hammer hitting the string. It has fewer notes than the piano, but it often has two keyboards, although this instrument only has one. I love playing the harpsichord because it is sensitive and it is subtle. I've always loved the music of J.S. Bach, and I have come through playing the harpsichord to know of a whole repertoire of music that goes back even earlier than Bach, and it's for that music that I love this instrument.
In the outdoor video that you saw at the beginning of this excerpt, I was playing on the small Italian 17th century style harpsichord, the small brown one. That is a kind of instrument that was made in the 1600s and early 1700s. They're still used. These Italian harpsichords are still used. This isn't one built in that time period, but it's modeled after an instrument from that time period. They're nice for accompanying, and they are really nice for moving, which is why I chose to play that instrument for my outdoor demonstration last summer. But we also have at Luther College this double manual French instrument modeled after an instrument from the 18th century. Again, this instrument wasn't built in the 18th century. It was built, as it says here on the keyboard, in 2001 by Guido Bizzi in Italy. And it was modeled then after an instrument from about 1760. The differences are obvious, I think, if you see the two. This one is more highly decorated. It's a French style instrument, and the French liked to make elaborate paintings on their soundboards and then sometimes on the lid, although this one doesn't have a fancy lid. The other big difference that you notice here are the two keyboards. So this is called a two-manual harpsichord. They come both ways, and it doesn't mean one's better than the other. They're just different. Two-manual harpsichord and a single manual, which the other one is. But you can, on the two-manual harpsichord, use the two keyboards to create different sounds or different registers like you would on the organ. And you'll hear some of that in the performance of the handle that's coming up. I use the different keyboards to create different colors. The two manuals each engage a different set of jacks in the mechanism. So the lower manual engages the front set of jacks, and you'll see those jacks in the video that follows. You'll get a view of them popping up and down and plucking the strings as I play. So the lower manual engages the front set of jacks. The upper manual engages the back set, and each of those have a little bit of a different color. And then when I couple the keyboards together, when I play on the lower keyboard, it engages both. So I get double the sound. And then you'll see me at one point during the piece, I make this change and I add another step up above, and that engages a 4-foot set of strings, which gives it a nice bright ringing sound to make the instrument sound even fuller. Usually composers didn't actually indicate what you should play on which keyboard. That's just a decision for the player to make herself, and that's one of the enjoyable things about interpreting music on a harpsichord, is to make different kinds of decisions than you do, say, on the piano about how to create the music in the most expressive way.